Hi everyone. So today we are going to be making a substance that's called Oobleck. He's been calling it green slime. For those of you from school, certainly we've done this at school a couple of times, there is a Dr Seuss book called Bartholomew and the Oobleck. And the story of the book is that the king is bored of the same things falling out of the sky, and he asks his wizards to magic something else to fall out of the sky. And they make this substance called Oobleck fall out of the sky, which is great fun at first, but actually is a bit of a pest and a bit of a nuisance, and they have to undo all the trouble. Okay, so we're going to make that Oobleck. I have made it with several classes at school because it's just good fun and they love it. And the people who came to my Thursday STEM club, I believe on the evaluation forms, it came back as this is the messy one. So for that reason, I have taken off my jewellery and stuff this morning. We are going to be using some food colouring, so be prepared for it to get on your hands. That's why we're wearing aprons this morning, just in case. It's actually a very unusual substance, okay? This is the big science word that I would normally teach the children. Oobleck is actually what we call a non-Newtonian fluid. So it behaves like a solid and it behaves like a liquid. So it'll behave like a liquid in that it'll be quite runny and you can pour it. But actually, if you filled a swimming pool with this, you'd be able to walk across the top of it. So, so it's quite interesting. That's why it's not slime. But what I'll do is I will pop an information card into everybody's Google Classroom like I've done before. The measurement, I'm not great with measurements, as you all know. So what we're going to do is all we need for this is some corn flour. Go on then. What have we got?
Got some flour.
Corn flour. It has to be corn flour.
And we got some teaspoons for one of each person. However, how many persons you got, you can, or if you got like mummies and daddies, or school mummies and daddies, and then you can see how many.
One for me, one for you.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
We got some oil.
It's food colouring.
Food colouring.
And we're going to use green, just because in the book the Oobleck is green. You can use any colour you want. It really makes no difference. Don't pull that. We've also got some water. We've got some big cups of water over here as well.
We got some water.
It's just water. Use that in. And a bowl. And that's it.
And if you how size of a spoon or a bowl, don't matter.
It doesn't matter what size. So let me just tell you quickly what we're going to do.
I'll do this. We just paused you.
Yeah, I paused you because you wouldn't stop talking. What we're going to do is we're going to take the corn flour and I'm going to put about 3/4 of the bag into there. I'm only going to hold a little bit back just in case we end up putting too much water in and I need to thicken it and I don't have any more in the house. The thing with the Oobleck is there isn't an exact measurement. You're just going to keep pouring a little bit of water and stirring it until it gets really hard to stir. And once it gets really hard to stir, you're going to put a couple of drops of food colouring in. So I'll show you ours when we get to that point in just a minute.
I paused them.
So what we've done is we've mixed it all in. Now it looks like a liquid. It's pouring like a liquid around the bowl. However, when you scrape right to the bottom, you can almost pick up big lumps of it, and it's quite hard to pick it up. Okay, that's kind of the consistency you want. It needs to feel like there's big hard lumps in there, but actually when you pick it up, it starts running back off the spoon. Now at this point, you can actually put whatever food colouring you want in at the moment. So I'm just going to pause you a minute while we add some green in. So we've just added in some green, as much as you want. And basically that's it. That is your Oobleck. Now as you can see, he's lifting it up in what feels like hard handfuls, but actually it's running straight back off his fingers. You normally find at school that the kids either love it or they get really squeamish about the feel of it in their fingers. So what I would normally do at school is if you've got an old tray or something, you can just pour it out And then they can just play with it because it just feels, it doesn't feel like slime. It doesn't feel like Play-Doh. It's almost like a combination of all of those things. You can actually make it into little balls, but then as soon as you pick it up, it'll start running off your hands again. Okay, it's hard. You could walk on that if you want to. Please don't, but that is solid. That's hard enough. But then you pick it up and it'll turn back into a nice runny oobleck for you. So good luck, have fun. Remember that because it is food colouring, there might be some staining on your hands later, so don't, wear any jewellery or watches or anything. It does come off. It takes me a little while, but it does come off. I normally, maybe a day or two. There's more than one occasion I've sent children home with green hands or blue hands or red hands. It'll come off, so don't panic. I hope you have fun. Enjoy playing with your oobleck. How does that feel?
It's hard.
It feels hard, but it also is runny.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck. Have fun with your oobleck.